No, you can't carry me.
Okay.
Wine.
Where are you going? Oh yeah.
Wine.
You have your number? Pauline's getting to go on a tour. Hi, how are you doing?
Wine.
Hi everyone, it's Pauline Michelle, and today I'm going to be talking about Santorini and my experience there. For those of you who don't know, I work for a company called Norwegian Cruise Lines. The best thing about working for a cruise liner is pretty much seeing all the different places, meeting new people, and pretty much waking up into a new location every single day. Now, Santorini is a Greek island. It is absolutely stunning, one of the most Instagrammable places. There are two main places you can visit, Fira and Ia. Now, Ia is home to those beautiful staple blue domes, and Fira is the capital of Santorini itself. Now, because Santorini doesn't have a large harbour, the ships can't dock. So what happens is we use a process called tendering. That means the ship drops its anchor, and then we use smaller boats to transport the guests from ship to shore. Now, on this particular day, I decided to take a tour with the ship. The tenders docked in a large car park where we would make our way to our assigned buses. Now, the buses took us up this beautiful winding mountain road, leaving us with the best views of the caldera beneath. Now, our first stop was a beautiful scenic winery with some pretty cool views. Now, because the grapes in Greece create a very citrusy taste, the wines have a very unique flavor. Now, we stopped off at a winery called Santo Wines. They had a beautiful display of whites, reds, ports for us all to choose from, as well as a great meze of cold cuts, cheeses, and olives to complement this gorgeous wine. And as you can tell, we had some amazing views to complement the delicious wine. Now, after leaving the winery, we made our way to the village of Ia. Now, Ia is located in the northwestern tip of Santorini. It is a beautiful, little, picturesque village. There are two main sides, the old Ia and the new Ia. In the old Ia, you'll find yourself in those traditional narrow streets with the beautiful cobblestone, with all of the beautiful blue traditional domes that you hope to see in Santorini. Definitely worth visiting. Now, the other side is the new Ia. If you walk down here, you'll find these beautiful little shops and little charming restaurants, as well as boasting some incredible panoramic views of Santorini itself. It's really quite delightful whichever direction you go in. Now, I didn't spend too much time in Ia. The reason for that being is the Norwegian Star, the ship I was on at the time, was doing the Adriatic and Greek island cruises every 7 days. So I could pretty much come back every single week, and I knew I would have plenty more opportunity to come and explore this beautiful village. Now, the other reason why is because it was super crowded. Now, if you want to avoid Santorini and its big crowds, try coming at the end of peak season. You'll run into way less crowds then. Now, one thing I did learn while I was in Ia are that the blue domes signify places of worship. Each blue dome is accompanied by a series of bells. Depending on how many bells accompany the dome, signify its significance as a place of worship. Now, after the tour group was done in Ia, we hopped back on the bus and the driver took us to Fira. Now, Fira is the capital city of the whole Santorini city. Here is very commercial. You can get some really cool souvenirs and there's some pretty amazing restaurants too. On this particular day, I didn't spend too much time in Fira. The only reason for that being is the clock was ticking and I needed to get back to the ship. Now, Fira in itself is home to one of my favorite restaurants on earth, a little place called Rastoni. It has the most incredible truffle flavored pasta I've ever tried in my life. So shout out to them for keeping us always nourished and feeding us amazing Aperol spritzes. Now, on a typical Santorini day, if I wasn't taking a tour, we would go up to Fira, grab some amazing food, either at a local gyros place or at a really great restaurant like Crestoni's, and then afterward grab a couple of cocktails and watch the beautiful Greek sunset on the caldera. Now, you might be wondering how we get down. As you know, Santorini is situated on a really big hill. There are two ways that you can pretty much get down. There's the donkey trail. Now, there are donkey rides that are offered to people for, I don't really remember how much it is per ride, but you essentially get taken down the trail on a donkey. You can either walk down as well. For those who have bad knees, I wouldn't really recommend this because it's quite a steep walk down. But for those who want to get some really good exercise and a good workout in, I would recommend you do this. It only takes about 20 to 30 minutes to get down a pretty steep incline. The other way you can get down is to use the cable car. Now, the cable car only takes literally 2 minutes up and 2 minutes down. It essentially is just a big people carrier. I believe it's €6 one way to get up and down the cable car if you're a regular guest, or if you're a crew member like myself, it's only €1. Now, after the cable car, you can tell I was pretty tired. It's a really blessed life to work on ships. We're very lucky to have the life that we have, to visit all these wonderful places. I originally made this video for my mom, hi mom, because when she was on a cruise, they didn't get the opportunity to go to Santorini, so I wanted her to see it for herself through the magic of technology. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye for now.
Bye!